Even after the election, I'm still in the back of the pack of being the champion of the sworn enemy of lying pomposity, smugness, and groupthink. And that only goes to Tucker Carlson. But still, I'm here with Sophie Scholl, and we're past the election. Got some thoughts. I saw a meme of the Statue of Liberty crying. It was posted by someone on the left. And you get it, because their side lost, significantly lost the presidency, the Senate, and it looks like the House. But why is the Statue of Liberty crying? Is it merely because of Donald Trump winning in a landslide electorally? Did you catch all that took place in states that were voting on abortion? Practically every abortion piece of legislation passed before the states. The Statue of Liberty is crying because we're using her name for the sake of eliminating, dismembering, and murdering the lives of unborn children. How do you interpret it? See, I think the other side needs to look at what's happening as blood spills instead of life being saved regarding the unborn child. Now, I will say this. I'm going to hearken back to a person I mentioned, Delano Squires, a gifted writer, who, observing what has been happening in the black community, with the arm twisting of individuals, including celebrities, calling black men to vote for Kamala Harris. We would call it race hustling, but he got so fed up that he called it Negro nagging. Negro nagging. We saw it in President Biden when he said, if you're not going to vote for me, you aren't black. We saw it with former President Obama. We saw it with celebrities. Which makes me ask, mirror, mirror, on the wall, who's the nastiest Negro nagger of them all? It's not Al Sharpton. You may have thought about that. No, I think it belongs to Michael R. Jordan, not to be confused with the basketball player, but Pastor Michael R. Jordan of the New Era Baptist Church in Alabama, who called those blacks supporting Trump as ignorant, stupid Negroes. One sign on church property read, "Attention to all blacks who plan to vote for Trump. You are an ignorant, stupid Negro." I think you need Lieutenant Governor of Alabama to correct the pastor. His name, Lieutenant Governor William Ainsworth. He said churches are supposed to spread the gospel, offer messages of God's love, and share the life of Christ, not threaten, intimidate, and insult those who exercise their right to vote, and support the candidate that is best for them. those responsible for this sign should be ashamed. So, the winner of the nastiest Negro nagger of them all is Pastor Michael R. Jordan, not to be confused with Michael Jordan, the basketball player. Finally, I made this post. Even if you've been called a racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe, transphobe, xenophobe, Islamophobe, misogynist, white Christian nationalist, cultist, fascist, Nazi, and every other kind of insulting, pejorative name put down and labeled as garbage, deplorable, bitter clinger, and anti-American by our governor in New York, yet may you and I be gracious in losing, humble and winning, and always praying. Check out 1 Timothy 2:1, where it says to pray for kings. And since we're in this time of political transition, pray for the outgoing president as well as the incoming president. When I wrote that, a Facebook friend, Rob, said, "I'm trying, boss! I'm trying!" I received another response from Spring Arbor College, the college I attended, somebody that I went to school with there. He said, "My only comment is not to worry what you get called, but rather to look inward and to see if you are following Jesus' second greatest commandment of loving your neighbor as yourself. If you are doing that, then you should not care what you get called." I put a like on that post. It needed to be said. Oh, then I had someone from seminary respond to my post. And she said, "This is my prayer. That is, being gracious in losing, humble in winning, and always praying." Oh, then my major detractor. My major detractor who follows me constantly on Facebook said, "If the shoe fits, don't you think, Mel, you're any one of these?" That is, those things I listed in my post. And I responded, "No." And he responded, "Of course not." And I asked him, "Where's the proof?" And he said, "It's obvious in your writings." "Which ones?" He didn't supply it. Just said, "It's obvious in your attitudes, beliefs. You're manipulative." I just simply said, basically, merely writing words as a text makes me manipulative, makes me all the things you describe or I described in my post. He didn't respond after that. But I got something from somebody in high school. Somebody in high school said, "Mel, you and I disagree on several topics, but I'd never be as rude as some to take issue in a forum such as this. From all I recall from high school and from reading your thoughts, I know you to be a loving and thoughtful soul." Wow, that so blessed my heart. All these years from high school to now, that though the two of us disagree sharply on the issues, she's a Harris supporter. She goes along with the left regarding abortion. Still, she was thoughtful enough to send that. And so I responded to her. Oh, Kelly, you are so kind. I can't help but click on a like when you post the map of the U.S. that emphasizes kindness. And click on a laughing emoji when you post about making the Dallas Cowboys great again. As we disagree on other issues, I felt like what you just said about me was worth more to me than whatever A's I got in the Brockport days where we graduated from. Oh, the A's weren't all that many, especially in English, math, and science, so you know how special what you wrote really means to me. And Kelly wrote back, "Aw, thank you, Mel. That means a lot to me. Be gracious in losing, humble in winning, and praying always." I almost forgot. I can't forget it. Unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, who waves, who says, "I'll try to do better the next time," and who also waves another flag, I'll just try to keep waving the flag of sackcloth for humility.